what type of daily supplement do you recommend? This is a question that cannot be used in a generic sense or answered in a generic sense. The only supplement we can look you in the eye and tell you we know is very important for every one of us to take is blue-green algae. Now let me give you a little backdrop on that. We've been using it at Hippocrates since Viktoras Kulvinskis, our co-founder, introduced this to us a little over 20 years ago. And since then, we've done clinical research on tens of thousands of human beings and watched what happened to their immunological system, their immune system, when they were taking this. We've also seen that it does exactly what the research in the scientific community says, and that's helped to remedy DNA or chromosomal damage that comes from our ancestral heritage. And what that means in plain English for you is that it can prolong your life. Even if you live and adapt a lifestyle of integrity and exercise, think positively, eat living food, you will live longer, of course, doing that. You'll live even further or much longer by taking the blue-green algae. How much you should take depends upon the individual. If you can get the frozen type, which would be either LifeGive Live or E3 Live, which all around the world can be purchased now. Most of us do not need any more than a tablespoon or two of that a day. Now, of course, if you're dealing with a disease and trying to really strengthen the immune system rapidly, you could go up to a half an ounce of that or more a day. Chlorella is a green algae. It's another algae that we strongly suggest that people look at. But if one has an economic constraint, then you could pick one of these, either the blue-green in the frozen liquid form or the chlorella, which is usually in small pills or powder. The chlorella also affects the DNA. Green and blue-green algae are uniquely different, and many of us listening today, like myself, choose to take more than one variety. In the Clement household, we get up, all four of my children, when they were at home with me, and Anna and I literally take 5 forms of algae every day, one being chlorella, 4 different varieties and extracts from blue-green algae. But the basic ones are ideally the frozen algae, E3 Live, LifeGive Live, and in about a tablespoon or 2 at least. And then the chlorella, 5 to 20 of those small little pills or 1 packet of those a day. So that would be the general understanding on supplementation. There's a lot of people in the so-called living food community that purport they're experts that try to claim to you that there's no need for supplementation. Well, ask them to show you the evidence on that. We have the evidence. We do blood tests on every person who we've worked with for decades, not only at the beginning of their stay and the end of their stay. We also, for the rest of your life after you graduate Hippocrates Institute and you're an alumnus, for free counsel you. You send your blood tests back and reports from all over the world, and we collect that data. Today I spent 4 hours answering letters from all over. And we have found over the decades that we've done this, that even those of us who live impeccable lives eat incredibly well because of the stress loads, pollutants, and the activities we have in our lives today, mental as well as physical, that even the best nourished people at times lack some vital nutrients. So blue-green algae will help to remedy that for you.